Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are just getting everything sorted and packed for our next leg of our trip. So we've been home for a few weeks. We've been able to clean everything out, resort everything. As you would have seen in our last video, we showed what we were taking out of the patrol and extra stuff we were putting in. So this video is just going to be about what we've done so far to prepare for our trip and what we pack, you know, groceries and stuff like that. So we'll just start in this section here. So we've just got an organizer, and behind that we've got a few canvas bags, and they stock mainly our food, our dry food, plus supplies and spares of things like toilet paper and toiletries and things like that. And the top left bag just has like extra stuff like shoes and things like that that we don't use every single day. So in this bag here we've got more of our longer term dry food. We use a lot of pre-packaged stuff, so steamed rice we find really helpful to just chuck into dishes and things if we're having sauce and chicken and things like that. Mixed nuts and crackers and things. And then we've ordered a few more of these. We had some on our trip before, and they've actually been really good. So basically you just tear the top off them, add the certain amount of boiling water that you need to, seal it back up, and it's a dehydrated meal that then once it absorbs the water, it creates a fully complete meal for 2 people. Well, most of them are for 2 people. So we've got a few of those. Even got an apple pie dessert, so I'm eager to try that. We've had a few on our trip, but we haven't tried all the different ones that we like the look of. So that's more long-term stuff in there. This one just has a lot of our spare toiletries and cooking stuff, paper towels, toothpaste, body wash, baby wipes, spare toothbrushes, and garbage bags, things like that. And this one here just has more of longer term food, quicker snacks, like spreads and things like honey, dips, dried nuts and canned tuna, and sauces and, you know, easier, quicker meals that we can add rice and things like that too. So currently, because we're still at Chris's parents' place, just before we leave we're charging the car from the main electricity here. So I've just got a plug that feeds into the C-Tech system. We've also filled up our water in both of our water tanks, the internal one and the gravity fed one on the outside of the car. In the kitchen box we've got a few other canvas bags similar to the ones inside the car. So in the top one here we have this is sort of like our barbecue stuff. So sometimes we'll stop at parks and beaches and things like that that have barbecue set up. So this bag has most of the stuff we would need if we were cooking on a barbecue. But also when we cook here on our kitchen box is most of the things we need when we're doing that as well. We keep our laundry detergent up here, a first aid kit behind, and instead of like washing up, we usually just use, you know, disinfectant wipes and multi-purpose wipes to wipe down most of our stuff. In this next bag here we keep our Jetboil set up, some more spreads, sugar, coffee sachets, and propane for the Jetboil. So in this one we keep our plates, so the plates we use for basically everything, and 2 cooking sets, so they're both nesting, that one and that one. We use to cook most of our stuff, and just some egg rings as well in there. Down below we've just got a windshield that surrounds our cooker, and we keep some extra shopping bags plus bowls for Scout. And this one is empty at the moment, which is good because that means we've got some extra space once we start traveling. So even though we've been traveling for 5.5, nearly 6 months now, we are still figuring out where it works best to have everything, so it's good to have a bit of space to work with. So around the back we've got our 60-litre Engel, our slide out bench, and currently we've packed sort of half of the fridge. So on one side we usually keep most of our drinks, and the other side food. We've added that little basket at the top as we showed last week, just to combine on hold all those little things that usually fall down in the middle of everywhere. So just before we leave we will stock up with all of our fresh veggies, fruit and cheese and that sort of stuff. So these 2 bags are new. They were in last week's video as well. This is all of our tools, and this is going to be stuff that we grab for most often, but we haven't figured out what that is yet. And then we've just got extra things, long-term stuff in here, and more gas and stuff for our Jetboil. This drawer is where all of our clothes cubes go. We haven't packed them back in yet, but they'll be going in probably this afternoon. And up the top still we haven't repacked all of that. Our 2 other packing cubes for our clothes go in the front here, and then just towels and yeah, beach stuff and a few other mixture of little smaller things in there, as well as our external lighting stuff. So while we've been home, Chris has emptied the car out, vacuumed inside. We've also been able to clean out the tent, even go through the bottom of it and get all the crap out of the bottom, wash it, wash everything inside. So it's been a really good time to refresh. So we've basically just got to get some more groceries, pack all of our clothes and toiletries and everything back into the car, wash the car, and I think that's all we need to do. So we'll be packed up, ready to go, and as always we will sort of keep you updated as how we go moving forward. And our next video after this will probably be a 6-month update video, so we'll be able to answer some of your questions and let you know how our 6 months on the road has been so far. We have put a post on Instagram and Facebook asking if anyone has any questions about our travels so far. So we'll add those into the video, and if you have any that you would like answered, just chuck them in the comments and we'll be sure to add those in and answer your questions on that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!